We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Ready. 20 TX.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You look at this Carolina defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The Dolphins at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. Now inside the 25. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Following the interception, Young. And incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now Young running the option left. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last, because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. is something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 7. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And some room to work. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
In motion, Hill. Tua now on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys...
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
So here are the Bengals now with a long field ahead of them. be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. Throwing now is Murray. That's going to be caught by Rivers. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A nice little juke. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what a great game that was to watch last week, because he put on a show in the wild card round with 5 touchdown passes. So if you ever want to see what a hot quarterback looks like, watch that tape. Let's see if that same hot quarterback shows up in this one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw on 3rd down. Bishop. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back to throw again. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On 1st and goal, Howard. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
To throw on 2nd down, Bishop. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Justin Jefferson from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. action. It's Murray. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. An injury stoppage here and a lot of worried faces on that offense and on that sideline as Kyler Murray is in some discomfort. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs. Looking to throw. Boyd. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Boyd. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. Still going inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Boyd. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Boyd. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 42.
First down, Bengals.
Operating from the gun. Boyd. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boyd. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Aaron Donald in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, partners, the first quarter too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Out of the gun, this is Howard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bishop. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down. Almost back to the drawing board.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Bishop steps away to his, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
Humphries now to return. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
2nd and 5. On the counter, it's Stevenson.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Boyd. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Boyd. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
To throw on second down. Bishop being chased out left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun. Bishop. He finds his man complete. That's Schaefer. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Looking to throw. Bishop. Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a third and just a yard.
Brings up third and 1.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on third and a yard.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught by Tucker. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Trey Tucker from 19 yards away.
And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Bengals set to take over.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Bengals.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Operating from the gun, Boyd.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
complete. Jefferson to target. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Bishop. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's good for 28 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And it's caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Taken from just outside the 30. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Throwing on first down, Bishop. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Bishop. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. Second and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Bishop. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Here comes Humphries on the return. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Boyd. And he's going to go down again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now here's Michael Dixon, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And Chase will go in motion left.
And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Looking to throw. Bishop. And that will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Boyd. And he's got the hook up to McLeod. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Boyd. Throw left side complete to McLeod. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a first down. Back to throw. Boyd.
Into the hands of Smith-Schuster on the crossing pattern. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Boyd. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Gaines. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Boyd.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. That's caught by Howard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Bishop.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Howard up the middle. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Looking to throw. Bishop firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Now a handoff up the middle. Gaines. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. Boyd. Flushed out right. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going.
Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They go counter with Howard.
Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Bishop. Throw left side complete. That's Howard. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Blocked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calm.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Voyagers sure-handed tight end. There's plenty of momentum for him coming off a 200-yard week.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 106 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That's their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded at the 43. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Open man, this is Lewis. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mills.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Baker.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And his kick is good. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the 1st. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But you look at this defense.
coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they bring out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The end result, 21 yards. They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. 5 plays there on that drive. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Binds under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Franklin. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. Baker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught by Kearse. Nothing on that one, it'll be 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Right, it's been as negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. In trouble, and he's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And on now is the punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken it around the 40. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Baker. Well, this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. They'll set up a throw. Complete. This is Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Blitz coming and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Baker, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
On the give, this is Nichols.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
To the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is Hamilton. He's got it. And first touchdown on the year. And the Dragons get a bit closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe I have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Dragons have cut it back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And this is back to a 5-point game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we have
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 3rd down and 6. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Back to throw. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, that's complete to Hamilton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dragons are back within a couple of the lead. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll look to throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. He finds his man complete. That's Mills. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Voyagers are able to stretch out their lead. CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They bring their punter out there now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
It's a big play there. 61 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Baker. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4.
They run the counter. It's Baker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. On play action, they'll throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 3 yards out.
And the Voyagers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Into the hands of Nichols.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a screen set up for Johnson.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Brooklyn.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
They'll run with Nichols.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
They'll run on 1st down. Baker. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Up the middle they go. Baker kicker. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Johnson to return it. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 6, a minute 46 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Here comes second down at 5. They'll look to throw. Got a man that's complete to Hamilton. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hamilton. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now the try here for the point after. And they have got the lead. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This from long, very long range. Does he have the distance? He does. It's good. My goodness, he hits it from the parking lot as time expires. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the home team here, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.